Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with South's baseball team.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning once again, and welcome to the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 25th of April, day 1. I'm Joshua Baxter.
And I'm Makai Thomas. South has spent the past week celebrating our planet with Earth Week, events every day courtesy of the Science Honor Society. On Monday, songs themed with environmentalism and nature's wonders could be heard in the halls between periods. Tuesday featured an early morning chalk art activity followed by a courtside cleanup to brighten our outdoor space. On Wednesday, students were invited to dress up in their earthiest outfits for a chance to win a prize presented by Elena Garces. After school on Thursday, a tie-dyeing event was hosted in the congregation with scientific activity. Overall, Earth Week has been filled with both service and entertaining activities.
The Friday before break, the National Honor Society paired with the New York Blood Center to host their second blood drive this year. Maria Kim was on the scene.
Thanks, guys. I'm here at South's Blood Drive. Starting from first period, students and teachers went down to the gymnasium to attend their pre-arranged appointments. After they signed up with the National Honor Society members, donors filled up safety questionnaires, tested their iron levels, and checked their body temperatures to make sure they were eligible to donate blood. Then, they chose between donating whole blood or red blood cells. Expert phlebotomists and other aides from the New York Blood Center collected a pint of blood from each donor, offering them an array of snacks and drinks to help them relax and recharge for the rest of the school day. South is definitely looking forward to hosting more blood drives in the future. That's all. Back to you in the studio.
Last Friday and Saturday, South's JV and varsity baseball team took to United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland for an exciting experience with the Navy baseball team. The group, joined by East Rockway's high school baseball team, departed from South early Friday morning by bus. Upon arrival at the U.S. Naval Academy, the young athletes were introduced to some of the players, like fan favorite Brock Murtha.
Brock Murtha played at Sayville. He stuck it to Clark in the Long Island Championship game. No hit him. 1-0.
And given a tour of the campus, including the athletic facilities, like their training rooms, indoor fields, gyms, and swimming pools. Afterwards, the group made a quick stop to Midshipmen's store to gear up on Navy merch for the next day's game, and then headed outside to the baseball field, where they got a chance to watch the Navy players practicing. The team even got to meet Navy head coach Chuck Restano, a South High School alumnus.
The weight stuff, again, it's kind of just like our in-between if we're not lifting on the academy yard. But, yeah.
The next day brought a thrilling experience for the students as they watched a doubleheader showdown between the Navy Midshipmen and Holy Cross Crusades. The Crusades took the first game with a solid 6-2 win, but the Midshipmen stormed back in the second, defeating Holy Cross 7-3 in a thrilling comeback. The group got a chance to see an incredible home run, and even managed to get some game balls. Overall, this field trip was certainly an unforgettable experience for all the young athletes in attendance.
So, Coach, I know you used to be at South and you used to have Coach Ward with you.
Yeah.
Did you know he has like a sign at the 344 yard line?
I do, yeah. Coach Hess actually told me about it, and I saw some of the shirts with the KW 344. I'm really happy to be a part of some of those 344. He was a really big inspiration to my love of baseball. I played 4 years for him, and we stayed in touch as my career unfolded. Some of my best friends to this day are some of the people that played for Coach Ward. We still tell stories about him. We still talk in his voice. I miss him terribly. He went to visit me when I was at Notre Dame, so we really big mentor of mine, probably the first as I became a little bit older in baseball, and he really helped me become the player I was.
What was your career path that led you to the Naval Academy?
Well, I'd hoped I'd play professional baseball, but that wasn't in the cards for me, so I went to college and played for 4 years. I didn't know if I'd stay in baseball, and once I graduated, I kind of said, I need to stay in baseball. So I worked at it, and I worked at where I went to college at Sacred Heart for a year, got a full-time job in New Jersey at Monmouth, and then kind of made a little bit of a name for myself, thankfully. Spent 12 years at Notre Dame as the pitching coach, and did 1 year at Florida State after we went to the College World Series at Notre Dame. And I love coming here because I work with the best young people in the world, and I just appreciate everything that our guys go through on a daily basis, in addition to hopefully chasing championship baseball.
And finally, what made you love this sport, baseball, as itself, and what words of advice would you give the viewers watching?
I just love the competition of it. I mean, I played both when I was at South. I hit and I pitched. I only pitched in college, but just the idea of competition, and it's a game where it's such a series of individual performances. I always felt like I needed to take care of myself, and I was lucky enough to have a group of teammates that did the same. Anytime you get the chance to put the uniform on, it's a lot of fun, and I can't do anything in life that I'm not competing at, so baseball gave me the chance to do that. Advice-wise, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but like, work as hard as you can, make a good impression on everybody you meet, and good things will happen.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll talk much more about new inductees, but first, a bird's eye view of Jedwood's rehearsals. The Falcon Report will be right back.
Okay everyone, before class ends, I want to just tell you, juniors, you have to go to the mandatory junior dinner meeting or you cannot go to the junior dinner.
Thanks for reminding me, I won't forget.
What are we not forgetting? I bet what I was forgetting wasn't even that important.
Can't wait for the junior dinner.
Junior dinner? Oh, I'd love to go.
Did you go to the meeting?
Neither. Oh!
Alright, so this is where we're gonna settle who's better at ping pong?
Yeah, one question though. Why are we playing on a desk?
Don't worry about it. Let's just play.
Squirrel looking.
Do you really want to fight D-Ron?
Wait a minute. Can't we just do that?
Ping pong tournament. You're right. Trying to survive in a Wild West setting with a mic and a phone and a life in my own. No producer or a lyricist to help.
On Monday, members of the CTE and Science Honor Societies kicked off Earth Week with a visit to the Hewlett House. Departing at the end of 5th period, students boarded the bus accompanied by their advisors, Miss Rosanna Ali and Mrs. Elena Garces. First, they admired the quaint outside area near the house, full of tulips, statues, and personalized touches dedicated to the patients that lived there. Then, students put on their gloves and got to work ridding the area of dandelions and invasive weeds to preserve its beauty. After almost 2 hours of raking dead leaves, removing litter, and cleaning up the area, the students were treated to pizza and drinks for their hard work. They then made it back to South in time for 9th period. All in all, this trip was a fantastic way to promote cleanliness and celebrate Earth Week.
Before the spring break, select students of MSA took to Walt Whitman High School to participate in a Unity Day convention. Noshim Bishmi has all the details.
I'm here at Walt Whitman High School where their 4th annual Day of Unity convention is underway. To promote the unity of religion and culture around the world, the Muslim Student Association at Walt Whitman High School in Huntington hosted their 4th annual Unity Day conference. The day began with the Muslim student body from around the district gathering at Central High School, from where they then headed to Walt Whitman High School. Upon arrival, after being served breakfast, students headed into the auditorium to listen to guest speakers from collaborating organizations such as the Interfaith Institute of Long Island, the Huntington Anti-Bias Task Force, and the Zen Den, all of which promoting a theme of acceptance. The guest speakers weren't the only ones to put on stellar presentations, however. After a variety of lunch options, students headed back into the auditorium to present their own presentations on unity. Representing South, sophomore Saida Ali and juniors Hamza Kiani and Fabiha Amin spoke on behalf of South's MSA, giving the rest of the students an insight of how South does things, even showing a small clip of the Falcon Report.
Filled with diverse cultural dishes. For the Falcon Report, I'm Hamza Kiani.
Overall, students concluded the afternoon having a better grasp on acceptance and feeling unified. For the Falcon Report, I'm Noshin Bismi.
It seems like warmer, spring-like weather is finally here, and it's here to stay.
Kevin Tritcher can give us more insight into the weekend's outlook.
Kevin?
Okay.
I am so sorry, guys. The weather will begin at 70 degrees today as the sun shines through high clouds and a breeze lingers in the afternoon. There may be a brief haze accompanied by a reduction in air quality due to New Jersey's wildfires. However, a strong thunderstorm will bring stronger winds and showers on Saturday, ideally clearing out our skies. Sunday will be significantly more moderate, a breath of fresh air from the two extremes. Back to you in the studio.
Hey, Makai, what were you doing over the break?
I don't know, but I sure do know the boys' baseball team and the girls' softball team took a win over a long break. Jackson Hunter has all the details.
Jackson?
Thanks, guys. Over the long spring break, the boys baseball team and girls softball team slid into victories.
Both girls softball and boys baseball team had games over this following break. We saw baseball with an intense game with Floral Park at their field. Floral really thought they had the game, but South's defense and bats said otherwise. The dynamic duo were ready. Junior Danny Casey was up behind the plate and played an amazing catcher, while junior Peter Greif came in to pitch against Floral. South was up, but Floral wanted to take it back. Peter did not let that happen, though. The first batter was looking everywhere, and Pete struck him. The second batter was also no match for Peter's pitching and swung and missed and struck out. Finally, the last batter thought he did something and hit the ball. But center fielder Nick Simone easily caught his hit and took him out, leading to a hard-earned victory of 8-5 for the boys. On to the girls now, where they took multiple teams, including Sewanaka 26-8, where sophomore Bella Murphy struck those batters out left and right, leaving them with countless strikeouts. They also had a hard-earned victory against Cold Spring Harbor 19-18, where on the bats, Ariana Wiesel had 4 crazy RBIs to help South come back after being behind in their competition. Their smart defense and plays overall made their win successful. They are continuing with their games tomorrow here at 10 a.m. Keep getting those wins, South.
And that's sports.
That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. For Makai Thomas, I'm Ayashua Baxter.
Have a great weekend, South. Yo, Aya, you know that you're my target for senior assassin. I'ma slime you out.
Yeah, I think so. Well, got my floaty.